to know cabin fever today. With us today we have Bernhard Doleschel from eSolutions, and he will showcase requirements for Jira today. So without further ado, I'd like to hand over to Bernhard.
So hello everyone. I welcome you for my presentation. Hope you can see it already. I will show you today R4J requirements management for Jira. But before I start, short introduction of our company, our products, and then we go into a demo. So eSolution itself is a global IT provider. We are located mainly in Germany and have a hub in Singapore. Our guys also sitting in Cebu and in Bogota. We as an Atlassian Platinum Solution partner. We're doing consulting, development, support and training, also can care for your license management. My name is Bernhard Doleschel. I will bring you now more details on AlphaJ as a principal consultant. So what do we have else than AlphaJ? Okay, our test management, requirements management system. Then we have a test management system also for Jira available as add-on. You can also create automatic task with our scheduler to set up on a scheduled basis your task, for example, login tests or whatever you need to do to automate. And sometimes you feel the problem with the context in Jira custom fields that only an admin can support them. And what if I added them with our context manager? Also, project managers can care for their project depending requirements, definitions. And last but not least, we have additional add-on for absence management in Jira. So here you can define yourself as out of office and assign a temporary substitute for a certain period of time. Okay, but now let's go into R4J. So what we want to achieve with our requirement management plugin is, first of all, gathering management of requirements easy and at all structured way of managing them. So allow you a flexible structuring, give you additional add-on of baselining and a little more than the standard just Jira history, provide you revisions on your changes, and also supporting easier reading, viewing in a so-called reading view. Additionally, it comes with a reuse concept to care for structures and reuse, copy them together with a round trip functionality using Excel import and export. And then we have the way to export your content, not only by the standard Jira export feature, but also with a template-based Word and Excel solution. And what's also important to have is a view into your issues, what depends on what, how ours is all linked together. So it's generally rely on the Jira issue linking, but in case you need to know more, we have different views created. For example, the traceability matrix, the coverage analysis, and both of them will show you in different ways with different levels how all your requirements, your specifications, and tests are linked to each other. And additionally, most times a big problem to know when I change a requirement, what is the effect on, for example, specifications on tests. We have also a suspect logic with a suspect configuration included, so you can monitor when something changes in your requirements. Then also the necessary tester will be informed, will be notified on maybe additional tasks to do. Okay, but now jump over to R4J. So R4J comes with tree structure. So first of all, it implements its own bar in the Jira navigation. Here you can select down your projects from the past you used with additional other configuration and access options. On the left side, you get your tree structure. This is fully flexible, so you can take your folders, drag and drop them around where you need them, where you need to place them, and modify them as you need. The folders can be structured in any level and any detail. Then you can assign your Jira issues. This is standard Jira issue types. So we do not create any special things here. For example, you can add your customer requirements. You can define your own types. You can add specifications, but also test cases are possible to show up here and to be structured as you need for easier reading and viewing. You see already when I'm on a folder, you have a reading structure on the right side with all the subjects, with the summaries, the descriptions, also images, attachments, and so on are possible. Going into an issue itself allows you to have a look on the standard detail view. They're more or less the same as you got in your Jira issue navigator, but it comes additionally with the revisions. So all the history about changes, who did what change and what time, and it allows you to compare different revisions to get some insights what was exactly the change at this point of time. Also, it comes with a way to create a snapshot, we call it baseline, of your current project, so the full project, or maybe just a folder could be added to a baseline and later on used to list down the baseline with the included information. Like here's a user story folder. You get the details of all the parameters and all the fields attached to the issues. And for sure, this offers you also the way that you can compare different baselines together and having an overview what happens over time from the one to the other milestone, for example. Back in the view, each detailed view comes also with a standard Jira linking. This you need to know from the standard Jira view also, but it offers you the way, first of all, to have somehow a graphic overview. So which issue is linked to which other issue with the depending link roles, and extends the whole stuff with further information going down, drilling into the stuff over all the different link roles, link types to the test cases, for example. If this does not enough for you, for sure, there are now the other both views. One is our coverage view, which gives you the full traceability from our customer requirements you saw on the first folder, going into more details of the system requirements with the depending link information and having then also the tests assigned to it, and you can navigate through it, you can check them, and you see already we have some percentage of the coverage, how many of the customer requirements having already a system requirements attached to it. And when we scroll down, we see here there are some missing, so we could add one just from the list, either create a new one or create one from an existing issue you have in mind. And all these views can be saved, reviewed, and as they are URLs, you can also send them to your colleagues for review and further checks. Then we have the option to show the whole stuff additionally in a so-called trace matrix, which is an XY diagram, XY grid, and it gives you also the information which requirement, which customer requirement is linked in this case to what functional or non-functional requirement. Also, it's also customizable very easily and with simple dialogues where you can easily select your issue types, or you could also use filters or JQLs up to your need, up to your definitions. And when you have such a setup also here, you can add further links. If you miss something, just add them and you will get the direct connection between these both issues, and you just need to select what is the link role in between. Additional to this, you can for sure also remove some which maybe are invalid and you need to clean up something here. Having the full overview, this matrices here can be exported, XML, Excel. The same is for sure valid for the coverage. You can also export them. And last but not least, a very nice feature, you can export your details here, you view with a so-called template-based view, a template-based export, which short demonstration here from our wiki page. You can download these templates. The templates are coming with a certain language, certain terms to define for the Sandcastle project, for example, with some background. Just a Word document you can update with the necessary details, with background, with formatting, a summary of content, and now here you have a recursive loop overall the content of the project. And with some additional fixed text, you can define how your issues are specified, how they're listed, with formatting, with colors, whatever you think. There's some logic, and if then logic is provided to identify certain requirements in here for your exports to customers. This works for Word and also for Excel. Okay, that's a short overview. And to our R4J, if you need some more information, yeah, let's open the question round. So if you need to try AlphaJ, for sure it's for free from Atlassian Marketplace, the standard trial version, and you can access our documentation or can query our support anytime.
Thank you very much for the demonstration, Bernhard. So if there's any questions, please use the Q&A box at the bottom of the screen. And then I'm pretty sure Bernhard will be happy to answer your question. Okay, doesn't seem to be any detailed questions at the moment, but Bernhard has shared his contact details. So if there's any question coming to your mind later on, just reach out to Bernhard. Thank you everyone for joining today. Tomorrow we'd like to see you back for a talk by Jen from Refined, and she will tell you a little bit about how to bring Jira to every team with Refined. And yeah, we'd be happy to see you back. Tune in tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.